Why hello there, and welcome to a modding tutorial. Today I'm going to go over how to install the Mine Trading Cards Open Source Edition mod. For this you can either use CurseForge, or I believe there was a modern page for it. There is. It can be found here. For reference, I'm going to be using this version here rather than this version, mainly because I have CurseForge installed and not Modern, but it should be around the same process, just instead of CurseForge using Modern. Or if you wanted to, you could go and grab the file, go to the file, and then hit download. Do note these are all for Forge. Let's hop into the CurseForge app. Alright, now that we're in the CurseForge app, first thing we're going to do is create a new profile. For example, Mine Trading Cards, you're going to want Forge, and then you're either going to want to have 1.16.4, 1.12.2, or 1.7.10. In this example, I'm going to be showing off 1.12.2, and because that's a version I'm more used to, I'm going to go create it. And then to add the content, we're going to hit add more content. We're going to go search for Mine Trading Cards, and then you're going to want to download the one that says Mine Trading Cards Open Source Edition by Power the Great, Astrotives, and DigiRay. And in the future, there could be more added to this, but as of right now, it's just these three. You're going to hit install, and then once you've installed it, we're just going to go test and see if it functions. I have my CurseForge set to run within the launcher so that it launches within the launcher itself. I'll probably make a little video on the CurseForge app at some point. But for right now, that's all you need to know as to why the normal Minecraft launcher is not popping up. Here it is erroring because it has not found any additions, being your resource packs that you have installed. Because it's a resource pack system, I'll get more into depth with that later on. And then it will also register village careers and trade. It's skipping because there's no additions once again. And then you can test if it gets into the game by going into a new world. And then I forgot to go and enable cheats, so let me go do that. So the main way to check if it works is if this tab shows up with a cards display, two different versions. One shows multiple cards, one shows one card. And then if any of these show up with it, it works. You can see that it errors by default because there are no card packs installed. Lower that before my voice gets cut out. But as I was saying, it's not going to work as we currently do not have any card packs installed in the resource packs. For the time being, I'm going to quit out. But it's not completely necessary to do so. And then I am going to head over to this package because alright, here we are at the site. This is a Notion wiki slash database that I myself have created a little bit of it back as a way to post the card packs I've worked on. It can be found here. I'll try my best to link it in the description, but again, YouTube dislikes when I link things because I don't have advanced settings yet. It gives you the basic information like where to download the mod. I'll go into this stuff a bit later. It also has a bit of an FAQ involved too. You can find tools here. This will come in later. For now, we're going to focus on the content packs. On the content packs, it'll look something like this. It may be different in the future if more people add card packs in, which you can do by hitting this button, logging in, and then adding a new section in here. Just make sure your file is via GitHub or similar with a direct download, preferably no ad-based download sites or something like Mega Drive work. Anyways, for this example, I'm gonna install the Minecraft Vanilla Mobs pack, which I have worked on. It's based on an older pack from both Power and the original mod maker. I forget their name, but they are credited on the mod page somewhere, if I recall right. But anyways, this pack will contain a total of 403 cards, 403 assets, and 1 addition, each with different weights based on one of the tools I've created. There is also a little work in progress database. This may be finished, we'll see. But to download it, you're gonna hit this button. It will download the zip. and then just in case you can look inside, analyze the contents, and of course if you're downloading a file from the internet, make sure it's specifically a .zip. You can check that if you were to go here, hit options, view, and then make sure to toggle off hide extensions for known file type, and then also preferably you should show your hidden files, folders, and drives, toggle off the hide empty drives, and then toggle off the folder merge conflict. That'll help you find things easier, like app data. Anyways, back to what I was going over. If you wish to dig further, you can analyze the setup. Assets are always going to be PNGs, cards will most likely always be a CDF, and then additions will always be a JSON. I'll go over precisely how to set up a pack, as well as how to set up the resource pack part of it with the pack.png and the pack.mc meta. There's 3 different versions, possibly more if more versions get added to MTC, but for now it's only the 3 versions I've mentioned earlier in this video. Now we are going to take that, we're going to press the 3 dots here, press open folder. For sake of convenience, we're gonna go drag this over here and then just wait till the plus moves over there, then do such. If you're on Windows 10, you'll want to have a window here and then a window here. Now, since I'm on Windows 11, I am able to do this. We're going to go into the resource packs folder, and then we're going to drag and drop this file into here. Any .zips will be loaded as a resource pack, and then if it's set up in this specific way, it will be registered as a MTC content pack. And then to test this out, we're gonna go launch the game again. As you can see here, it has found content packs, and it is loading the additions. I'm not entirely sure why it's erroring here, but that should not usually affect anything, because as you can see here, it did load, and then it will also not load any resource packs that don't contain MTC. For example, something like round logs will not be counted toward MTC, and then that's still registering as an error. That's probably an issue with the mod itself, not related to you, and it will more than likely be fixed in the future. Anyways, we're gonna go back into the world we made. It will give you outputs. Each pack gives you a different round of cards. Since these ones have descriptions, they'll show up like such. And there's not any word wrapping, that's why things like emeralds are appearing like that. It'll probably be fixed in a future update, hopefully. And then the number 1 way to test if your pack is working is by getting an addition pack and looking for that exact pack. It may take a couple tries if you have multiple. Once you right click, you should get a variety of cards, and if you wanted to, you can do this multiple times, like so. And then to make the assets appear, go to resource pack and just slide this resource pack over, the one that contains your assets, hit done, and then wait for it to finish loading. It may take a little while based on how many mods you have and such. And then once you've done that, you are able to officially look at your cards. By default, they should look something like this. If you have a lot installed with low GPU, it will be shrinked. If I recall correctly, then just to show some others, and then that is the basics of how to install the Mine Trading Cards mod. I shall see you in the next part of this tutorial, which will probably be going over how to make assets, or a different video, or the JSON loader series if you're also interested in that. Anyways, peace.